Soft skin, dull parts, blue room. Do I let this start again? You want me, your princess? Tell me I'm yours. I think my brain is broken. So what the hell am I doing here? I know inside this is wrong, but I just keep going back. Coming back to you wouldn't feel so bad if I'm in your head. It wouldn't feel so bad. But do you want her when you could have it all? Well, I'm right, that's tough. Yeah, I'm right. Are you in love? Coming back to you wouldn't feel so bad if I'm in your head. It wouldn't feel so bad. Nothing else matters when I have it all. Is this feeling hate or just being in love? Your lips, her mouth, white button down, I'm somewhere else. But when I see you, forget it. She's nothing to us. Desire, kill me. Skin is ripped against me, but I'm stubborn till I'm cut up on your roof with your cigarette. I'm in the haze, run it back again and again, because I hang on every single word you say. Break me and fold me, just get through forever. Coming out to you wouldn't feel so bad if I'm in your head. It wouldn't feel so bad. But do you want her when you can have it all? Well, I'm right, that's tough. Yeah, I'm right. Are you in love? Coming out to you wouldn't feel so bad if I'm in your head. It wouldn't feel so bad. Nothing else matters when I have it all. Is this feeling hate or just being in love? Stick my finger in the socket, your hair inside my locket. Still heat wave all August, but didn't you say to drop it? Fluorescent lights, cigarettes. I count to 10. You hold my breath, 'cause if I don't leave.
Yeah, Cascade with the diamond fade. Baby, on my way, I've been MIA. Baby, dodging strays, never dodging phase. Baby, and you know that I never change, baby. Diamond color on my girl, then color mine. I doubled up my dividends, I'm doing fine. Don't test me, I'm a gratified and 555. My brody with the shiesty, he won't testify. In court like my last dance, I'll smudge the truth. And of course I ain't never seen him, I keep it true. And of course I'm outside in the streets, I know. And of course I'm courtside while I'm ballin' too. I know that you need me right now, but I gotta be by myself, all by myself. Time is just ticking and I need this moment to heal by myself, all by myself. I know that you need me right now, but I gotta be by myself, all by myself. Time is just ticking and I need this moment to heal by myself, all by myself. And when I started, no one gave a fuck. Now I'm out here counting money, counting bucks. Sold a couple hundred T's, now I'm stuck on the ceiling with this money, what the fuck? And baby, I've been focused, I've been in the zone. I had a couple other chances, but I let them go. I'm lucky that I didn't take it. I'm lucky cause I think I'll make it. I know that you need me right now, but I gotta be by myself, all by myself. Time is just ticking and I need this moment to heal by myself, all by myself. I know that you need me right now, but I gotta be by myself, all by myself. Time is just ticking and I need this moment to heal by myself, all by myself.
I wonder if I died with tears come to her eyes. But nah, you wouldn't understand. I reached my peak, I can't speak. Call my nigga cheek, tell him that my will is weak.
Sad reaction, wonder why. What do I say to make this right? Infiltrate this lullaby to sprinkle in a darker side. Don't withhold the bad news in bed. 2 a.m. bumping sad tones, waiting for a text. I never had to ask you how you felt, just confirm what I'm used to. She gets high when I'm not there. Somber eyes and colored hair. Bought these pants you wanna wear. Give you what I love to share. I need some oxygen, answer when you call again. I don't wanna do this again. What's the progress when you lose a friend? Oh.
I wonder if I died with tears come to her eyes. But nah, you wouldn't understand. I reached my peak, I can't speak. Call my nigga cheek, tell him that my will is weak. I wonder if I died with tears come to her eyes. But nah, you wouldn't understand. I reached my peak, I can't speak. Call my nigga cheek, tell him that my will is weak.
Posture swings, they go and fly on by. I don't really wanna care about your own night. All the while it'll subside in your mind, feeding them a hindrance to pass the time. But you like the way it tastes, don't you? I don't care to race for you. Skating down the midway, plain speed ain't me facing all the things you said to me. Knowing how I like to bleed is something that I can't see. And for a while I'd savor the loss in my own eyes. I can't force it, dripping seamless, sailing over, tipping over. Some would call it, say it, that I'm falling overboard. Facing it, no, I can't give more fucks about your hair or next decor. I don't really wanna feel you anymore. I don't really wanna feel anymore. Feel anymore.
Drop your links to your tracks below this tweet, and we'll listen to them live on YouTube at 8 p.m. EST. Times are subjective to change. Melmige Monday, super fun. I hope to see you there. Please come and chat. We're super chill. And Melmige, she's so awesome. 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 If you check the link in his SoundCloud, you can find his Discord server. We all have a good time there. Come on down. What's going on? Hey, hi. He plays this all the time? I do. I play that at the beginning of every stream. Why are you guys? What? Why are you all pretending like you've never heard that song before? This is the first time? Nuh-uh. No, it's not. That's not true. This is 9 months old. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing on this fine Monday evening? So glad that you all have decided to spend your time, to dedicate your precious time to being with me. You're gaslighting us? Yeah, sure I am. Keep thinking that. All rise for the national anthem. That's what I'm saying. I'm twerking with joy. That's... Okay. Dedicated my time to a liar? That's a liar and a scoundrel? Listen, did you dye your hair? No. Last time I dyed my hair was my freshman year of college was the last time that I dyed my hair. And that was a long time ago. See? So odd seeing you in actual lighting that isn't purple. See, here's the thing. I start my streams at 8 p.m. and for a long time it was dark at that time, but now this, the sun sets at like fucking 10:30 p.m. So, you know how that goes. Anyways, I'm wasting enough time. Let's go ahead and get things started. And we will start the night off with... I love the sun. I mean, listen, the sun is very flattering to my complexion. You know what I mean? Natural lighting, you always look better in natural lighting. However,
the sun is a neutral and revealing force. You can't really hide behind anything, right? You know, the sun is nice if my hair looks nice. I've shaved recently and my skin's clear. But I mean, hey, if the sun is, if I'm not any of those things and the sun's out, I mean, I can't hide at all. I'm just, everything's, you know, laid bare. Anyways, let's start off this this wonderful evening with Shoriel, with Run It. Let's do it. As always, $5 skip the lines. I don't know, help me pay my rent, whatever. Dude, what are you doing? Watching and rating every song video of listening to submission. That's I had a lot of fun doing that. Fun fact about that video, I lost the footage. I did it twice. I had to film that 2-hour video 2 times because I lost the footage for the first one. The audio was fucked. I like that super damp background kind of mix for that little outro there. That's fun. It's a good time. All right. Hell yeah. What a wonderful track to start the night on. I really like this a lot. Kind of like how everything has this sort of wet metallic sound. I think that's a really cool little effect that you've got going on there. And also it kind of has this I'm not a big fan of hearing a crushed melody. I'm not a big fan of hearing a sort of beepy sort of sine wave melody and people going, oh, that sounds like a video game. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to tread that path tonight because I do kind of like the sort of like beepy, arcade cabinet aesthetic and some of those more pushback melodies. It's super cool. It's super grimy. I love that the whole thing kind of progresses with this sort of sludgy bounce to it. It's a lot of fun as always. I mean, I'm such a huge fan of Winter's work. My laptop is fighting for its life, right? 23 megabytes left to storage. Holy, I mean, Jesus Christ, you can store like 3 PNGs and that's it. That's fucking crazy. Free up some space. Free up some space, please. Video game PS2 can... Good way to start the night on. Anyways, let's continue. We'll get Azzy. Azzy was first in stream. That's got to count for something, right? Everyday... Ooh, and some Homecoming Theme production as well. Ooh. Nice little cover art we got going on here. Let's do it. Down and I saw a bunch of S and I was really fucking confused for a second because I missed the initial sort of starter of that. Those record scratchers that Homecoming Theme
You won't make me kill my dreams. You don't have control of me.
Yo, Lexi, how you doing? Wiggle into this beat. That's a good way to put it. This might be one of my favorite. I mean, yeah, that's the thing is like, I DM'd you kind of late. I don't know if you got it. Yeah, it's fine. No, you're good. Yeah, don't even stress it. You're not late at all. We're not gonna close submissions for like another 2 hours. Especially with that oh, cool. What is that currency? What is DKK? First of all, thank you. That's really cool. What is DKK? Oh, it's Danish. Cool. So, let's see. We got a conversion chart here. So it'd be nice. Thank you. Who was that, by the way? Because obviously we'll get you up next. I love how sort of playful and but thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, there it is. That notification was a little bit late. Oh, it was you. Okay, yeah, I'll get you put up next. I got you, man. Here, let me get this pulled up, and then because obviously my brain cannot fucking do two things at once. So let me get this song pulled up, and then Jesus. Okay. Let's get that pulled up. I'm probably gonna get in that. Wait, no, not Discord. Jesus. I thought I copy and pasted a YouTube link. Hold on. One more time. Oh, I understand. I hit copy message link. I was supposed to hit copy link. Makes sense. Okay, cool. Background Ozzy. Discord jump scare? Right. I liked this a lot. I like the interpolation of the Biggie track, and I like kind of like how you've sort of altered that and turned it into a different context, especially with this, production from Homecoming Queen, where your vocals and that kind of like border on this, like, it's essentially cloud rap, right? Like, I know that sort of that's evolved into something else, but this is a super cloud rap to me. I love the sort of blown out distortion on the vocals, where you have some very kind of sweet melodies that are being filtered through that mix, and I think they sound really nice with these super deep, kind of like ethereal 808s that kind of wrap up everything. I like these. Could you call this cloud jerk? I think it depends on where you draw the line between the two, and how much, like, what the Venn diagram between those two genres are, and if you could essentially say this borrows from them equally, or heavily inspired by at least one mixing into the other, to say, hey, this is a definitive combination of both things. So I think it just depends on subjectively kind of where you draw that line between genres. But yeah, if you want to call it cloud jerk, that's totally fine. I like it. It's a super sweet sound. I like it a lot. It's great. As always, as he's very inventive, and I think that the vocals are just so much fun to listen to. Banger or not, yeah, it's a banger either way, but I'm down to kind of dive deep into sort of the nomenclature of this stuff. Anyways, let's do it. Contaminate still real. I can't fight you anymore. I was told to put this on 4K. Let's hope this doesn't kill my internet while I'm streaming. 4K streaming plus other streaming, whatever. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. Holy shit. Calling it a banger. Let me know if this fucks up my stream, by the way. Because I'm gonna be honest, I would rather not. This is something I was not aware of. Well, I've heard this song on stream about 100 times, and it's better every time.
We were alone, and we everything was right, concentrated and right. We saw all the holes we had to
Hey, Brable, how you doing? I love the side chaining. It gives it this really nice pulse to it that I think is very nice. Some of the DMs got you. Thank you for letting me know. Man, we need a flashing lights warning. Jesus. Maybe there is one. Okay, no, there's not. This is sick visual. It's a little visualizer. Hell yeah. We've heard this song so many times, and it's nice to kind of attach some sort of visual aid to the auditory experience. It's super cool. I really like how kind of surreal and kind of like sort of like washed away a lot of the visuals are. You kind of get this sort of watercolor effect where you have a bunch of the video layers overlapping each other and kind of having this kind of soft blend. Super cool visuals. I like it. Like I said, super surreal, super dreamy, and I think that hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. As my guy Carl B. Oh, a little IOF production. That's cool to see. Excuse me. But it's awesome. You know, as you guys know, I love this song. We've heard it a couple times on stream, and it's such a beautiful, dreamy masterpiece. And it's you know, one part of a greater whole of this album that you guys have been working on. Super excited to you know, have that released. Love these. Have you seen the lyric video for Rewind by Charlie XCX? It's literally that is literally just one big epilepsy trigger. I actually don't think I have. I'll have to check that out and kind of you know, see how that affects my eyes in any way. But yeah, it's fantastic. That was super hype. Dude, I've got to set a better. I've got to set a better donation goal. I've got to come up with a better idea. I thought that was funny at first, but I've got to come up with like something that rewards in some way. Anyways, Carl B, No Good, produced by IOF. Let's go.
Can't quit, believe me, I've tried, 'cause you were always there for me when this time.
Hey, young cracker, how you doing, man?
My nature. Maybe I'm not strong enough. When my reflection shows that of a stranger, I don't know who.
My guy, thank you.
I should have listened to my friends when
I'm just chilling, man. Nice to hear you're doing well. You got something to submit tonight?
But now this bottle's half empty. Why can't I just keep clean?
Donations flying tonight. Always a good thing to see.
After all, I'm still my father's son. Maybe I ought to put myself for once. It's something much easier said
Nah, I'm not
than
consistent.
done.
You take your time.
Could be the
You're
problem
patient.
is
That's what
I
it
don't
is.
love myself enough. Some days it seems there's no defying my nature. Maybe I'm not strong enough. When my reflection shows that of a stranger,
That last song was fucking great, though, man.
who to trust. I should have listened to my friends when they told me you were no good for me. But now this bottle's half empty. Why can't I just keep clean? I should have listened to my friends when they told me you were no good for me. But now this bottle's half empty. Why can't I just keep clean?
It's like, I think so. Yeah, maybe. That might be. Do you know any other young crackers that maybe I could be mistaken
You're
for?
always there. When I hit rock bottom, it opens up my eyes. You were always there. You were always when I hit rock bottom again, but it hits different this time. I should have listened to my friends when they told me you were no good for me. But now this bottle's half empty. Why can't I just keep clean? I should have listened to my friends when they told me you were no good for me. But now this bottle's half empty. Why can't I just keep clean?
Nice. I'll say this, man. Is this kind of when Carl started going down this sort of rabbit hole of experimentation with country and country pop influence, I was pretty excited to see where you'd take it. I didn't know if it was something that he would stick with or if maybe it was just kind of a one-off thing. But I'll say that this might be the sort of culmination of your country endeavors here. I think this is just kind of all around maybe the best thing that's come out of this sort of shift in sound. It's a hey. Wooka, thank you, man. But first of all, this is a real fucking catchy track, man. I love this chorus. I love these soft, kind of cute little vocalizations before each line of the chorus. The whoa, ba ba da ba da da na. No, it's nice. It's a really palatable, super tasteful pop track. And the country sensibilities that you've injected into it, give it a nice twang, give it a nice texture. Yeah, I don't know, man. In terms of the sound, in terms of country and pop sensibilities sort of combining in the catchiness of the chorus and the writing, this might be like my favorite out of the country stuff. This is pretty killer, man. So nice IOF production too. I thought he was mostly doing new metal stuff. I didn't even know that he was making country shit. Wow, but it's time to indulge again, dude. That's what I'm saying. I remember. I don't know. Actually, now that I think about it, I've also had Young Kraka in occasional rotation for a really long time now too. Yeah, since maybe high school, college or high school, one of the two. Love you, Mel. Love you, Carl, dude. This is a great fucking track. Anyways, up next we got Epitome of Failure. I Hate It When You're Not Here. Produced by Met Last and Nile. Let's do it. I saw that it was a remix. I was like, I know I've heard Street Party before.
何度も衝突した互いに憎まれ口を叩き合った相談し
Kona, how you doing? Kona, I accidentally got myself into the secret boss of Persona 4. I didn't know there was a secret boss. I thought I finished it. Then on 320, I'm like, oh, okay, time to do this, I guess.
18歳で学術誌に論文が載った天才少女常に冷静で強がりで プライドが高くておせっかい
Why is everyone so surprised to like see me not in a dark room? This is crazy. I think this is much better lighting. I think you can like actually kind of like, my room's too dark, and I think that this lighting is kind of maybe put me in a position to where you can see me a bit more clearly. Jesus Christ, that fucking hurts. Yeah, back to the darkness. That shit was... Today on Melmige Mondays, the gang finds out that Mel does in fact know what sunlight is. Dude, you think you're fucking funny? You think that's a funny thing? You think that's a funny thing you just said there about me? You think that's... I'll let you have it this time. I'll let you have it this one time. Everyone gets one. This is killer, man. I love this super shiny vocal mix, especially considering... how fucking just deep and cavernous this instrumental is. You know, those, the fucking rumble, those 808s, and kind of how everything gets pushed back. I do think this is a really nice vocal performance from you. Super impassioned and powerful, and that mix makes it super clean. So I'm saying... But yeah, it is killer. I really do like this mix a lot. I'm assuming it's done, even though it's private. I'm assuming this is a finished track because it sounds finished. But yeah, this is just a really great performance from you all around. It's super nice to hear from you. And I would like to see this I would like to see this song become publicly available. I'd like to be able to listen to it whenever I want. That'd be nice, right? Thank you for submitting, and also thank you for the donation as well. Super fucking nice of you. Super generous. Anyways, up next we got Insomniwuka, Street Party Remix. So this is a song that I've heard before, but I've never heard the remix. So let's kind of see maybe what the differences are, how this plays out.
I just came to consciousness at this poppin' street party. Thoughts of mine start to twist. I popped in the streets oddly. How this plot align? Cause of this, mind is weak and calmly search to find lost and missed memories stuck like Grace Tarby. Turn this chime from my dark position. Went up like a hurting collie. Give them that. Where we at? Folk be dancing, swerving softly flies that. We created a Somnawuka street party. Pulled up here in front of a pad with some cheap hollies. Dude holding be eyes ready to bake like a quiche Hardy. Ask me, how'd you roll in here? Market the beach probably? That's a laugh. I'm like shoot cheese. Highly just trying to get thrown like a ball at the beach. Volley. Cheers to that my bro stalls. Then he screeches awfully. Back to when I strolled insomniac and the seat of bodies. You know what we gotta do, brother. Play it not G. We stick it up. It's Somnawuka street party. Staying up. It's in the Somnawuka street party. Hold on, take it from any clue and he shut it. Grown down, we believe louder than Steve Harvey. Know what that is.
Bro, what are you talking about? I'm I'm taking the I'm taking the Wario MDMA and going to a club and throwing ass to this song. What do you mean walking down through the city vibes?
Party, they be tricking tricky like ollies. A GB kicking just a tuck radar when the seat is spot me. Low flipping like the position of some women in the poly. Relationship linguistic kick, I talk kiss like Ollie. Slowly moving through the street a potty. Each shotty spitting like a bass agree. Molly, this catch with Mac and black cat, dark skin Felicia. Hardy, who can style switch like the physique. I'm the speaks of body. Fly, umbrin type of witch. Now it's time to be Nazi. Maybe scarlet, brain warps, reality moxie. Feasting and feasting like Kirby, do you copy? Talking about all of this, kinda like my niche hobby. They cleaning up more lines and the greases in your laundry. I'm a find a drink and the blaze is sparkly. Staying up in some Ruka Street party. Down the pavement, tough barbecue chicken, you try to guide it. Staying up, it's in some Ruka Street party. Photo taking a spot and you club and eat shutting. Wrong back, we blue, louder than Steve Harvey. Look what I do, talk about my Peter and the Felicia. Staying up, it's in some Ruka Street party. Photo taking a spot and you club and eat shutting. Wrong back, we blue, louder than Steve Harvey. Look what I do, talk about my Peter and the Felicia. Staying up, it's in some Ruka Street party. Photo taking a spot and you club.
I'm sticking with the Wario. Right. So nice little remix, because I don't know who's heard the original here, but the original kind of has this organic kind of like sort of like regional sound to it. Lots of shakers and some really nice woody, oaky, organic percussion. It sounds like street music essentially, and Insomniac's very good for getting those very getting those regional vibes locked in. But in this case, it's a much more of a relentless sort of sense of production. I think it's a lot more in your face. I think it's a lot more upbeat. And I think it does a really good job of sort of maybe showcasing the song in a different context while sort of sticking true to the energy of it. It sounds really cool. I like it a lot. Luca's voice sounds mixed into it wonderfully, and it sounds fantastic. I like this remix a lot. I haven't heard the original in a while, but I think it'd be a hard sort of comparing and contrasting. I think this really brings out a lot of cool qualities from the track. Anyways. Let's see here. Let's get Mugizora up in here up next. Do you know where it ends? Also, by the way, this song is available to download. So if any of you guys feel like crooning, I listened to these the other day. If anybody feels like crooning on some nice sort of stripped back acoustic guitar, make something on this song. Do you know where it ends from Mugizora? I do be crooning quite frequently. That's like most of what you do, I would say. Is you're just crooning. You know what I mean? Just absolutely crooning it. My fault. Forgot about that. Don't worry about what you just saw. Jesus Christ. Any crooners in the chat? How much to skip? $5 for a skip through the Streamlabs link in the description of this little live stream. Drop a W if you're a real crooner. Dude, I'm a real crooner. I don't gotta prove it to you. I don't gotta prove anything. Pretty, do it. Hit that download link. I've already hit it. Put the link in the message. Yeah, sure. If you want to put the link in the message, that's cool. I would have sang over it. Damn. I would have freestyled over this, but I just didn't think about it. That's life. Let's do a Sinatra cover over it. That's what all the people say. You're riding high. This and some Hole for real. Dude, if you weren't a moderator, I'd have the mods ban you for that message. I would have you. Okay. All right. Let's calm down a little bit. Things are getting out of hand. I love this. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of Mugizora's production. Nice, kind of light and space. Can I Cash App you? I don't have PayPal. Honestly, yeah, Cash App would work if that's more your speed. Excuse Excuse me, Jesus Christ. I think it's just $ melmige. Yeah, it's just $ melmige. You know, just don't spam my government name in the chat when you inevitably see it in the middle of the transaction. I like it. It's super spacey. I like these sort of metallic clips and beeps, clicks and beeps kind of down here. I think it adds a nice sort of digital metallic sound to an otherwise sort of organic, flowy, and kind of trancey guitar passage. It's super nice. And like I said, I would love to hear somebody do something. I thought about doing something on this. Mwahahaha has tipped 364. 364. What are we using? Canadian dollars or something? But thank you. I'll get that pulled up. Who was that? Okay. Oh, okay. Never mind. It was Brable. Cool. when you don't put your name in the Streamlabs donation, I have no idea. I gotta like find out who sent it. I gotta. Where's this Brable song? I swear to God, I had it pulled up. There it is. Oh, what the fuck? Hold on. Sorry, I lost all of my. Hold on. Hold on. Jesus Christ. I lost all of my tabs. They all closed out. Okay. We're back. I drink a big orange juice. I don't know what to... I'm really I'm happy for you. Anyways, but yeah, great track from Iggy Zora. I love it. I would love to hear some cool. I also just got your Cash App as well. Since you use Cash App, if you have Twitter, you can go ahead and DM it to me on Twitter if that works for you. And if not, we'll find something else. Anyways, Brable, in tune with you, not finished. Let's do it.
So you can pick up on my head from the inside. I never wanna get out 'cause it's not mine. And now you wanna find love, but it's not the time. Made a move, I just made a move. I'm getting in tune with you. Think I'm getting in tune with you. So much I can do to you. And I'm so in love with you. I can't get enough of you. So one call is all it takes for me to fall for you. And said you love me, bro. I think that's just funny, huh? And you wanna play the victim, but you know it was. But I don't wanna tell you no more, and I'm not focused on what I should have been. Told me that I'm stupid, I can tell you that's the truth. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I don't wanna get out. My head's so fucked and I can't think now. Am I? Brain's gone, but I don't wanna get out. Drinking
Is that...
too much now, and you need to shut up.
Said, what was the name of that song? My shit's all mixed up. So just let me know the name of the song so I can have an easier time finding it. Have a good
Can't get my head out. Don't wanna talk 'cause I can't get hand out. You don't wanna talk 'cause you don't wanna stand out. You can't get enough, baby. You're just about to pop.
On a Friday. Okay, cool. Gotcha.
So baby, tell me what it do. You never know me like you used to before, and now you closing the door in my face, and you hate when I play these games, and you hate when I talk. Told him get on with everything you did. Told me that I'm nothing and I belong in a bin. You keep talking stupid. I don't know what to tell you. I'm nothing new and I knew this. You knew this, blew this. I'm clueless.
I didn't finish the vocal. That's fine. That's okay. We're just kind of listen. When I read in the title that the song in parentheses said not finished, you know, I was going into the song with the mindset that hey, what I'm about to hear is not a finished product. You know what I mean? This could you know, maybe faults that recognized by me have already been recognized by the creator. You know, I almost punched my monitor out. A reflex, your mouse looked like a spider on my screen for a second. What kind of spiders do you have where you see this and you're like, damn, that's one of them. I gotta take care of business now. Brable, this sounds great. I really like how your vocals sound on this. I think that with that super twinkly kind of a math rock guitar that kind of climbs up and down with those super slick riffs, I think it's a nice contrast to how your vocals are a bit more weary, a bit more rattled and kind of tired in comparison to that sound. I think it's really nice. I think you hit some really nice notes. I think that you do a good sort of technical showcase of your singing abilities while also injecting a lot of your personality and emotion into it as well. I know that it's not a finished track, but it already sounds pretty fantastic, and I sure would like to hear a finished version of it. Anyways, where is the song link from Gisette? I'm really, quite honestly, having a hard time finding it. I always feel like I feel like I've done something. I feel like I've done something wrong. I can't find it. And I don't want to. I'm gonna resolve this. A little bit of troubleshooting real quick while I find this. This song. Thank you and everyone. Thank you for submitting, and also thank you for donating as well. Every donation goes to a Mel in need. Did you send it to me on Twitter? Is that where the song was sent, or am I looking in the wrong place from the beginning? Because I might just be looking in the wrong place. That's a good chance. It's a good chance that that's what I'm doing. What the fuck? Man, it's hot as fuck in here. Jesus Christ. On a Friday. Yeah. Was it? Oh, hold on a minute. I think I might know what's going on. I think I might know the issue. What the fuck? No, I don't. I can't find it. Oh, it's on. Okay, I get it. When you said you unprivated it, you were just saying search for it. All right, I can do that. I can make that happen. There it is. Let's do it.
I wasn't feeling the same, but now you make it okay. You run around in my brain. I'm sick of playing these games. Girl, could you come my way? I really miss your face. I hope you feel the same. And it's a different feeling when I'm with you. And I wanna see you, girl. So come over on a Friday. I know she coming in my way. And crazy girl, it's what you drive me. And when I saw you, I looked sideways. And I knew that you'd have to be beside me. On a Friday, I know she coming in my way. And crazy girl, it's what you drive me. And when I saw you, I looked sideways. And I knew that you'd have to be beside.
Turn this shit the fuck off. Holy shit.
Don't
Oh
let
my
you
fucking god, you're tweaking out. Let's turn the fuck up. This is look. Really thought I was something that man.
Country song, bro. What the fuck? Fast whip, big shit like Jurassic. Money stretched long like elastic. Old friends fake like plastic. No, I get it lit like some matches. Put that bitch around on a mattress. No, I drive her crazy, she gon' bash it. Put 180 where the dash is. Not a 180 on a paddock. Gotta keep it cool, I can't panic. I've been bugging out, going manic. Filling with 100 rounds, now we going down just like the Titanic. They know that I'm on my bread like a bandit. If I hop in a track, then I slam it. We finna hand and boy up like a hand. I got the whole game sitting right with my hand is. I cannot talk, I've been gone for days. I get the cash in 100 ways. Walking the modest, another chain. I want it, I want 100K. We're not the same, it's another lane. I want my chips, I'm not talking about lace. If he talking the game, then he probably late. If my chopper hit God, so it's probably gay. First place when I hop in the race. Big bank, I'ma spend it all day. Big chain on my neck, it swing. If you calling my phone, then I'm letting it ring. You can get KO'd if you step in the ring. If you talking, I'm bad, you be letting it sing. And the friends switched up so many times, damn, I don't even know what the fuck to think. I don't even give no fucks, I'm just trying to run it up. Can't wait till the labels hit me up. 1 mil ain't enough. Trying to get my paper up. It's gotta be fat. I'm trying to get on them racks. Tryna get on them racks, yeah. Fast whip, big shit like Jurassic. Money stretched, flowing like elastic. Old friends fake like plastic. No, I get it lit like some matches. Throw that bitch around on a mattress. No, I drive her crazy, she gon' bash it. Put 180 where the dash is. Not a 180 on a paddock. Gotta keep it cool, I can't panic. I've been bugging out, going manic. Filling with 100 rounds, now we going down just like the Titanic. They know that I'm on my bread like a bannock. If I hop in a track, then I slam it. We finna hit him boy up like a hand. I got the whole game sitting right with my hand.
Okay. I'll admit it. I'll be the first to admit it. Because I'm a man that can accept growth and change. I fell for it. I saw this little dip in the waveform, and I just thought maybe a bit of a dramatic sort of fade out to a hard pop back. I thought some songs do that. But little did I know that it actually wasn't a bit of an emo country twang. It was actually a complete fucking different thing. Even you said in the song, how you really thought I was going to do that? Honestly, it was like a minute in. So yeah, I thought you were. I thought it sounded fine. I thought it sounded good. But yeah, this is good, man. Apart from the sort of like the kind of like fun little novelty rug pull that you did about halfway through the track. It sounds good. Your delivery is super solid, and your flows are super tight, and you sound confident. It's got a really nice, clean, kind of like bright mix that I think is pretty nice. Speaking of country, I've noticed a lot of artists are trying out country right now. I don't know why. Country pop has kind of become a bit more of a mainstream sound rather than just kind of popular with the pre-existing demographics that it catered to. So, something branches out, something becomes more popular, more people understand that it might be a viable path for their creativity to flow. They say, oh, this is a thing that's going on right now. Maybe I will also enjoy doing that thing. Everyone made hyperpop for one of three reasons. One, they enjoyed making it, and that was a sound that they kind of helped shape. One, they heard other people making it, and they said, that sounds really cool, I would like to try it out. Or three, they saw it becoming popular, and they also wanted to be popular. You can kind of assign that to those three vague positions to really any sound. But yeah, cool track, dude. Sounds sick. Nice flows. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, no, you're not. You're good. We're still gonna. Submissions are still open. They're still open for a little bit. You better have more like compositions, like some more flute and guitar. I'm onto the country pop thing that's becoming popular. This is my way of dragging people. Yeah, it's like, oh, like you're kind of soft launching your country pop career. I get it. I respect it. It's a viable marketing method. It works. Anyways, bust it down. Let's do it. Oh, bust it down too.
Bust it down. What?
How you doing? All right, you know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go ahead and get this out of the way. I really love this beat. I think this beat goes fucking bananas, man. I think this beat is fucking bonkers, man. I mean, this is the kind of beat that's got me hitting myself on the head with a comically large wooden mallet, man. This shit has my eyes popping out of my head. This shit's got my tongue rolling out of my mouth across the floor like a new carpet. This shit's got steam blowing out of my ears as you hear a train whistle, man. This is the kind of shit that gets my heart beating out of my chest. It's a pretty good beat. I like this a lot. It's super brash, super bold, and a lot of fun. Was not expecting the kind of groovy bass line to come in there, but it's pretty killer. This is just a really fun track. A really, really fun track. Hell yeah. And also thank you for the donation and saving 1 mel. Each donation saves 1 mel from, I don't know, whatever sad thing that you can kind of think of. We'll just kind of stick with that. Atlas, yeah, Atlas just he broke down my door, and then, you know, fucked around for like 2 minutes and then just left and didn't close the door on his way out. It's really I incredibly inconsiderate of him, if I'm being honest with you. But you know how cats are. You know how they be. Anyways, we got Garabara from Insomniac here. I think Insomniac said something that I thought was interesting about this track that I would like to share with you all. Just because I thought it was a donate to fund Melmige tinfoil addiction, please. Donate to I don't know. I feel bad asking to donate, so donate for whatever. Oh yeah, Insomniac said that he sampled Aboriginal Australian musicians for this, which I'm gonna skip one more time. One skip per person, unfortunately. As much as I love being given money, you know. As much as I love being given money, I keep it to one skip a person. That way, it's not like a financial battle. That's a fine. Yeah, it sucks. And maybe once upon a time in the past, I would have said yes, but we get too many submissions these days. Anyways, let's do it. Garbar. I appreciate it though. I appreciate your willingness to do so. This is already super cool. This is already a nice sound. Let's see where it takes us. Let's see how it progresses. Had to make it a whole number. It's not a whole number for us. But thank you. No, thank you. So I actually already picked the song from your EP to listen to. I picked it ahead of time. Thank you. I do love didgeridoo. Is that even how you say it? I've always said didgeridoo, but I don't even know if that's correct, like phonetically. You know, I just guessed. Isaac, yeah, no way. This is fucking good. Oh, I thought you did make it all. When you said whole number, I thought you meant the currency that you were giving. And I was like, 536 isn't a whole number. No, you were right. You made it $34 on the nose. I was wrong, actually. My fault. I was incorrect. Put this track in with Osu. Thank you for your dedication, Not a Hero. I appreciate that a lot. This is so cool. This is a really cool sound. I really do appreciate the sampling of the Aboriginal music. I think it sounds really, really nice. I think that you've sort of taken it and put it in the context where it fucking hits hard as fuck. It's a super groovy sound to listen to, and I love the texture. Osu is in all anime openings. Keep telling yourself that. Keep telling yourself. It's also video. Yeah, you're right. Actually, it's also video game OSTs. But yeah, I think that you have a track here with a lot of texture that does a really good job of playing off each other really well. It doesn't feel overwhelming, even though it kind of feels like there's all these sounds going on. It stays pretty. When it went bum bum bum, I cried. Honestly, yeah, I can see that. I think I shed a tear or two for the didgeridoo. Um, this is pretty killer, man. I love the sound of this. This is super nice. And as always, Insomniac is just on a different level than the rest of us when it comes to production and sample usage. Respectfully, Mel, Scoob is right. No, I'm gonna choose to live in denial instead of somebody who has a primary source of said expertise. I, the ignorant outsider, will claim that I already know more than they do. You know what I mean? Come at me with anything, I'll know more than you because I believe it in my head. in my mind, in my head, in my mind world, I know more than you do. So it doesn't matter what you say to me, because I already know more than you do about everything. So I'm about to drop my Osu profile right now, dude. I bet you would. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. I feel like I'm just being mean now. Anyways, Plants, Not a Hero. Let's do it.
I haven't been myself and I'm sorry. And I can never hurt you because doing so would kill me. I could write a damn book about all the shit I had to learn the hard way. But I will lift you up until my arms and my bones break. I was so surprised when you told me I'm the one that you love the most. And I never cry, but lately I feel like I'm coming close. I got a habit of killing all my plans before they get the chance to grow.
I like hearing a couple emo tracks tonight.
Oh, isn't that if I'm fighting for? Well, I often think of those nights were really early mornings.
I'm so glad that I had Zoltar's post notifications on so I can see all of his
I took one
retweets.
hell of a beating since then, but I made it out. I'm just as surprised as you. I still think true love
Me
is
too.
a silly word, but it's what we're closest to.
You do? Yeah, I have post notifications on for a lot of my
Protect me
friends.
because I'm losing myself and my senses, but I'm coming to. Baby, I've been praying for you and
that's
your
me. Yes, I'm Mr.
family. October really fucked me up, but December killed me.
That's a good
I
line.
could write a damn book about all the shit I had to learn the hard way. I lift you up until my arms and my bones break.
Bug on my
I
screen.
was
What the
so
fuck?
surprised when you told me I'm the one that you love the most.
Who the fuck he thought he was?
And I never cry, but lately I feel like I'm coming close. I got a habit of killing all my plans before they get the chance to grow. Isn't that if I'm fighting for?
You know what? I've said this in the past,
Isn't that if
and I think that
I'm
getting ahead of myself. I'll wait. I think where I've said this in the past about Naughty Heroes music, and it's the fact that you have these songs that are so very direct and upfront. And personal in the writing, and that kind of results in a very sort of sort of brazen and very direct perspective. And I appreciate that. I think that these super weary, kind of worn out vocal deliveries, kind of paired with these very just matter of fact lines. I mean, literally at the end here, he says, "I got a habit of killing all my plants before they get a chance to grow." It's a metaphor, like literally just it's a metaphor. Just saying it out loud, and I think that kind of approach to writing, I think, kind of lends itself to these sort of cracked mosaics of emotion and sort of intimate and up close deliveries, and I think it sounds really nice. I think that you have a really nice sound here. I like it over this this guitar. The super crisp mix kind of makes it feel more emo than it does maybe singer-songwriter or folk in that regard. But it's just a matter of taste. I like it a lot. Up next, you see this picture? This picture? I don't know. What does that say? Bleach. So this, this young lady right here is drinking a bit of bleach, maybe after a long day at work, long day in the fields, long day in the mines, long day in the office, taking a little bit of the edge off. Oh, which is interesting because this is not the color of bleach. Anyways, yes, Unc, we all said in unison. This is me, but with Arizona tea. I drink so many of these. Here's the thing. I know I've told you guys this before, but I'll tell it again. Sheets, which is a regional thing. If you don't have a Sheets, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Move out east, go get one. They have 32-ounce fountain cups, and they have Arizona green tea on fountain. So I go to Sheets, and for $1.50, I get 32 fucking ounces of Arizona green tea for $1.50. I get a 32-ounce fucking, like, big gulp, essentially, of the greatest drink ever made. And you ask me, what's Sheets? Your loss is what it is. Whew. Anyways, I don't really let me freestyle. Let's do it. 2016 YouTube vibe right now. What I'm saying.
I don't really like me. I don't really like me. Yeah. I don't really like me. I don't really. Bloodstained white tea. Blood smell like Hennessy.
Yes, Unc. You guys do not need to be calling me that.
Place for me. Dripping arteries.
Probably not.
Down my sleeves. Please set me free. Please set me free. I don't wanna hurt you. Yeah. I don't
Sorry,
wanna
Unc.
hurt
Okay.
you. Yeah, I take drugs.
We got a lot of comedians in the chat tonight. I've noticed. A lot of comedians.
You know you're the worst, boo. No, I won't desert you. 'Cause I really need you. Yeah, I really need you. I don't really like me. Yeah. You said that I'm perfect. I don't deserve it. Please, babe, is it really worth it? Hurting myself on purpose. No, you don't deserve it. No, you don't deserve it. I don't really like me. I don't really like me. I don't really like
Background vocals killed me, by the way. What about them killed you? I sure would like to hear.
like me.
Like because of the pitch or something else, maybe. Strain my throat? I mean, you don't want to do that. I think the thing about like the thing pitch was hard to maintain. I mean, that's the thing though is you don't like a lot of guys will make like they say, oh, there's a song that I want to make where I scream. I want to scream on this song, and then they scream on it without really any practice or sort of know-how on terms of methods, methodology behind screams. They don't have diaphragm control, and they hurt themselves pretty bad. So it's one of those things where it's definitely worth kind of taking the time to understand your boundaries, understand your range, because even if you like the way it sounds, if you're straining yourself when recording, and you kind of do that as a repeated process across multiple songs, across multiple sessions, you're going to fucking hurt yourself, which is something that you don't want to do. Like, for example, I play a lot of guitar. I sing when I play the guitar. It took me a little bit to understand where I comfortably sat and what was going to be most comfortable and the easiest, on my body. So yeah, I mean, it's just something to think about, if you want to, kind of sing in that pitch, sing in that range, it'd be worth, looking into maybe how to find your range, how to kind of understand where you are as a vocalist and, what you can do moving forward, to manage your techniques. Shout out lifting your, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, this is nice. As you said, it was a freestyle, so maybe it's a little more free form, a little more loose. But I think you definitely hit like honestly, as ironic it is, like a strained emotion for this song. It's very raw, very bare. But going forward, don't hurt yourself. All right, Jesus Christ. I will be right back. I've got to fucking turn the AC down. I'm actually sweating. What the fuck? The second I'm gone, you guys are just like, yeah, time to be on the. Shut the fuck up. Trying to be on the. What's going on? What the fuck happened while I was gone? What went down? Better be nothing. Better be nothing that went down. And if I found out, dude, I'm wearing Rose's slippers right now because she left them under my desk. But they don't fit me because I'm a size 11 and a half. And I went to walk down the stairs hurriedly, and I about ate shit. I mean, I about just fell down the stairs trying to go down them in size women's 7 Shrek slippers. That could have been how I went out. I had to like kick them off real quick. Anyways, Scoob Spellcaster, let's do it. What the fuck do you mean there's a problem playing it?
Forget who you are.
Okay. By the way, got a new one. One in the chamber. Should have been in the NBA. Do I look like somebody that can play basketball? I mean, I used to. I mean, I did sports in high school, so.
I've been lost, so falling faster. I go ghost like Casper. Scared of death of what comes after. My shit, bitch, I'm a spellcaster. I've been lost, so falling faster. I go ghost like Casper. Scared of death of what comes after. My shit, bitch, I'm a spellcaster. I got my money up, you don't care. Every time we're going out, and you'll stare. Flexing, I be fitted now. I got flair, faded and I'm falling down. I need a prayer. Wish cast a spell, it was murder hero. Try to resist at the end of the road. Forever so lost, but I'll never let go. Forever so lost and I'll never let go. I've been lost, so falling faster.
Hey, Mod, did that chat I just did in my Discord that sound desperate? Did I sound desperate in that message? I said in all caps, guys, come hang. Somebody something, come on. Maybe if I added a couple more pleases.
I go ghost like Casper. Scared of death of what comes after. My shit, bitch, I'm a spellcaster.
General chat. I think that was calm, cool, and collected. A nice invitation. I don't think it was. He left Warman to Scoob. What does that mean? What does that mean? I feel like you guys. I feel like you guys just make up phrases, and then you come into my chat and you say them and you pretend like I'm supposed to know what it means. You know? You're like, dude, Mel, dude, he's totally goobing tonight, and I'm just supposed to like, be like, yeah. But in my head, every time I'm like, dude, I have no idea as to whether or not I'm goobing tonight. I mean, it's a total coin toss for me. I had to guess a total blind guess. I don't know what's going on. Mel, you've just hit unk status, dog. See, here's the thing. I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate that you view me as an authoritative, but otherwise warm and comforting figure. However, I don't think that I have hit unk status. I don't think that that's a thing that I have the capacity of hitting. So I appreciate it. You know, it means a lot to me that you think so highly of me. But I don't know. Who's to say? Mel is just so goobin florba, you know what I'm saying? Dude, almost past your bedtime. I'm 23. All right, let's not pretend like I'm some ancient kind of man, Jason Isbell. Anyways, I don't know if anybody's gonna get that reference. Jesus, Scoob, this sounds fantastic. I love it. I love how sparkly it is as always. I like your vocal performance as always. You got a lot of good lines in this too. A lot of just really cute references that are very easy for me to latch on to. Kind of feel like we have similar interests. But it's really nice. I like Mel. Dude, I understood the reference. That makes me very happy. Cool. It sounds fantastic. I love it. It's just a super well-rounded, really sort of stylish track. It's a super stylish song. You know what I mean? And I love you for it. Anyways, let's see here. And I try to be some ancient kind of man, dude. You know, if in some way, shape, or form, I'm in another life. I'm making folk music and post rock instead of rapping. Well, I do make those, but I don't post them. I keep that to myself. But you know, in another life, I'm doing that, and you know, it's going well for me. Anyways, Hearth from Zoltar featuring Skelly, one of my favorite tracks of this year. Let's do it. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna Zolt. Sure. Why not? Why not? You know what I mean?
I haven't been waking up fast enough. I'm too naive for something like real love. I don't even really know who you truly are.
Under a reverse pseudonym? I already have a name for it, actually.
Like that from afar. So tell me everything that you've been hiding. A faceless volunteer that left me writhing.
Mel has a second account. That is true.
Be in my room, so please don't.
And I'll never tell you what it is.
The worst part of it all is deciding whether or not you'll even be here tomorrow. You've given me plates, but I guess they were all borrowed. The lies that
is it Mige Mel? Good guess, but no.
It's a
bad guess.
It was not.
I lied. I'm a liar.
Second, need to catch my breath, take a step and realize myself and my intentions. I forgot how to think, yeah, it's impressive. The way I read your mind, no obsession. I just had a hunch, it was expected. No matter what you do, I still accept it. It's still half of my genes, I can't resent it. Baseline, elevated high. I wrote this to remind my ego to abide by the rules behind my eyes. To a state of shock, amassing so much writer's block. I thought my hands had time to thaw. Now I focus on every flaw. But it's adding up mentally. Has it ever occurred to you that I'm lost at the beginning? Hold on to you so tight. I can't go and make you hurt. This isn't what I asked for. Give me a sign that you wouldn't care my heart.
Jay. How you doing? This covers the lyrics completely. Nice. I've never played Kingdom Hearts. Turning the AC down to nothing. I'm
Stressed again, internalize all my anger, then release it through a pen. I'm so sick of second chances. You're here with a small bandage. How could you jeopardize a life of one for holy men? 'Cause I won't ever make the same mistakes as you did. I know you're in my blood, but I'm a different human. Plus I can air out all my grievances through you. I lost a man that I revered through shit excuses. I cannot handle the things that are given to me. I thought I was strong, but I'm so fucking weak. They'll say that it's damage to hide my exterior. Bitches are boring, but I feel inferior. I'll be returning whenever you're hurting. You're just a part of my family tree. I suffer through problems, I gotta get going. Just don't forget to leave them right off of me.
okay. That was fine. Next song. What a dick move that'd be, right? I was like, yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Fire, dude. Yeah. I mean, this is one of my favorite songs of the year already. And I'm not one for making promises that I can't keep, but it'll probably end up in my top 10 at least. I know we're only halfway through, but like this is very already kind of cemented itself. Just kind of like in that catalog of songs this year that I'm just very impressed by. I don't know. I think this is a really nice. This is a big achievement for Zoltar emotionally and creatively. I think creatively there's a really great structure and flow here. Building up from that sort of like kind of chamber folk sort of sound up into this, big kind of hey, thank you so much for subscribing. Hope you stick around. This cathartic explosion at the end. Because the song does feel very cathartic in a way. And that big at the end where after these nice kind of ghostly guitar plucks, you get this big synth section that screams at you. Has anyone ever seen 2001: A Space Odyssey? The scene where Davis is in the ship after he's just shut down Hal, and he's going through all of like the waves of colors and streams of light. That's what this song feels like at the end. Is kind of that sort of intimate moment with the cosmos. It's fantastic. I'm so beyond impressed with Zoltar. This is easily the best song that he's ever made. Anyways. Grayer Skies, Whirl. Okay, I'm cool. I'm glad that you knew it all. I'm glad somebody knew what I was talking about. Not that 2001 is a fucking unheard of movie. It's one of the most famous movies of all time. I don't know who's seen it. Anyways, Whirl from Grayer Skies. It's a little bit of classical. Let's do it. I was also born in 2001, but in a much deeper and cooler way than you were. Yeah, exactly, in a much more profound way. This is a pianist, a very fancy party as everyone's sipping wine. I don't know. I see, there's a pretty harsh kind of staccato hit to a lot of those chords there. I don't know if I would say wine dinner party. There's something kind of tense about it. There's something kind of actively flowing about it that I think gives it a bit more of an energetic kind of sort of jolted feel to it. But yeah, I see what you mean. There's a secret edge. Exact. That's what I was missing. Yeah. There you go. Like there's really, there's staccato, just dun dun dun, repetitive. There's tension in those. James Bond about to reveal himself like a Scooby-Doo villain. They should have just played this over Casino Royale. Yeah, I like this a lot. I like that this was my first ever composition for college. Hell yeah, it's cool to kind of see some sort of compositional starting grounds or foundation for you. It's super nice. I like it a lot. I like the sort of kind of emotion and the sort of like force behind the piano. I think it flows very nicely. I think it's very pretty to listen to. And although composition isn't exactly something that I'm very technically familiar with, I know I like the way it sounds, and I like it a lot. This is pretty killer. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see here. We got Concert in the Clouds demo from Saturn's Construct up next. And then we'll just have to wait. What do you mean, oh no? What do you mean, oh? See, when I pull up somebody's song and they go, uh-oh, guys. Oh no, this fucking dude's up next. Makes me, I feel like you're conditioning somebody to not like your song before it's even heard it. I should listen to more classical. I mean, I listen to classical very sparingly. There's a couple specific pieces that I think are a lot of fun to listen to. The big one is like what, Beethoven's Fifth, or what is it the Bach composition that Yo-Yo Ma does on the cello? Isn't it like something in G minor maybe? I don't know. I can't remember, but I'm not really a classical expert by any means. But there's a couple arrangements that I think are a lot of fun to listen to. Yeah, I mean, if you have any recommendations, when it comes to instrumental compositions, I would say a lot more heavily into like listening to like chamber folk or listening to like lo-fi hip hop rather than classical. But yeah, drop some recommendation. I'll check them out. Let's go. Find that Yo-Yo Ma one. I'm such a fucking idiot. I said Bach in G minor. Dude, it's G major. I'm such a fucking dummy. Plays more higher ambience than like what I do a lot. I'd agree. Yeah, I would definitely agree in your assessment that it's a bit more of a higher sort of ambience in terms of. You have anything to say? Alright, he just rubbed his teeth on the microphone. This guy's got nothing to contribute. Can I help you? Oh, what the fuck? Can I do my thing now? Okay, but yeah, I just a lot. I think that where a lot of the time maybe the instrumentation and the sort of production that you guys go for has this sort of like low rumble. Things kind of are intentionally sort of muddied up. I like this guitar tone a lot, and I like the way it flows with your vocals and the sort of instrumentation that you got laid out here. It's a nice sound. And I also kind of like sort of how at the end here, you know, the differences in vocal mixes, the differences in deliveries, you're kind of sort of doing this back and forth and this bit of call and response that I think adds a little bit of dynamics to the track, and it's a really cool sound. Kitty on the mic. Atlas, what do you have to say? Thank you so much for your time. Anyways. All right, bud. Come on. Jesus. Okay, come on. Come on. He's purring like crazy. You're gonna let him talk to you like that? Dude, I let him talk to me however he wants. He's a perfect little angel that can do no wrong. He's a fucking devil is what he is. Anyways, we got Jamie Punks up next. Maybe if I took a... Dude, I had something to say. Shit, I was gonna say something after that song ended, and I just cannot remember what it was. That's gonna bother me for the rest of the night. It's going to bother me for the rest of the night that I'm not going to remember what it is. And it was such an important message for all of you, my loyal melmigers. We're still workshopping that audience, collective audience name. We're still workshopping that. Mellas. There is Mellas, that's true. See, can we get Mellas to stick? Do we even like the way... Is that... Because that's the best... We workshopped that for like an hour, and that is the best thing that we came up with in that harrowing hour of talking. Anyways, Jamie Punks, let's do it. Hey, Harrison, how you doing? Mel Masters of the Universe? That's pretty good. Hey, it's already sticking! Send it in the music recommendation on my Discord channel. On my Discord channel. I mean, Sorrowbringer is Starbringer's a great producer. Love Starbringer. Fantastic. This is cool. It's got a super nice kind of intoxicating kind of emo sound to it, and I like it a lot. I like the sort of, sort of like kind of blend in the delivery here, how your vocals kind of slide into one another, and I like the varied deliveries as well. It's just a super nice kind of straightforward emo track that I think you get a lot done on. Nice little catchy tune. I think you sound good on the production. I don't know. It's just all around pretty well-rounded track. Hell yeah. I remember what I was going to say. I used to see before I made music content. I used to run an anime account with a sort of corresponding YouTube channel, but it was really the anime account, and it was very popular. It had a lot of followers. I posted daily. I made content through it. Right. One day I stopped. I was like, you know what? I'm not feeling it anymore. I don't really consume anime the way I used to. I don't read manga the way I used to. I'm done. Years passed, and I mean years passed, and the other day I decided to log into it just because I was like, oh fuck it, let's see what's going on, let's see how the people that I kind of knew through those channels are doing. I'd lost a considerable amount of followers, because inactive account, I would also unfollow. I get it. I'd probably lost about 4,000 followers from when I last checked on it. But man, the wave of nostalgia. I was like, damn, this used to be like my music thing. This used to be just all that I did. And it was a very nice kind of bit of perspective to get, seeing kind of like where a lot of my content creation started out and kind of in comparison now. Who's here, by the way? Who's here and hasn't been played? I have no idea. I have no idea who is here but still needs to be played. Well, I know that Iris Moon is here, so let's get Iris in here. Okay, we got April. Ramen noodles. What? Oh, I have not played the Ocarina one. So let's get this pulled up. Let's get this pulled up. My name is not. I'm here and haven't submitted anything. PJ, submit whatever you want and I'll play it. Let's see here. Let's get some stuff pulled up. I'll just get a couple pulled up, and I'll kind of do them in bulk. Hold on. I got Flex by Rich Homie Quan stuck in my head. I've had that song stuck in my head all fucking day, man. It's a fire fucking song if you haven't heard it. I don't know how you haven't. It was everywhere. At one point. Okay, I got 4 pulled up. Let's run with these for a bit. That's pretty good. That was a pretty good time. I really had a good time with that. I love how dubstep inspired it sound. These super metallic kind of hyper energetic bounces were a lot of fun. Just such an overwhelming track, but I think that you do a good job of sort of, managing the sounds that you've got going on. I liked the switch to the kind of more organic sounding percussion there as well. It was a nice little switch up without deviating too far away from the consistent punchy drone of the track. And this little outro here is cute as hell. I love this outro. I think this outro makes me like the song twice as much as I would have without it. It's a pretty killer track. I like this a lot. Anyways, up next, Final Fantasy, Eris Moon. Let's do it.
Someone could sedate me. Crushing remembrance is a burden to bear. Don't wanna tell them my Lord, probably end up escaping. And it's so hard to believe that I will be saving myself. Somebody abandoned me when I need a hero the most. Hey, my life has been a huge outro. Exit, it seems so natural. Hey, just saw the man of my dreams. You'll turn into a nightmare.
I looked at my camera in my streaming thing in my third monitor and just saw that it was just a different cat. Atlas was gone, and a cat had replaced him. Anyways, I wish this was longer, man. 126 is a fine length, but I really do like this a lot. I like this kind of sort of ethereal build-up and breakdown that you've got going on in the back half of the track. And your vocals on this sound really nice. I like a lot of your dark wave stuff, and because when I think Eris Moon, I think that really nice smooth dark wave. But I really do like the sound of this a lot. I think you hit a really nice kind of trancey sound. Your vocals sound very pretty. You've got a very gorgeous voice, and you certainly, whoever's mixing it knows how to mix it because it breaks through super clearly. It's a nice, super full sound. This is pretty killer. I like it a lot. A lot of textures too. I'm a big texture guy. I like textures. Dude, speaking of textures, I literally said this in the Discord. But fuck, where is it? Literally, I was like, oh, because in my Discord not every day, but a lot of my Discord, I mention everybody, and I'm like, hey, what are you guys listening to? Just like right now during your day, like not what's a song you like, what are you listening to? And Murmur sent a link to the Herald by Comus from the album First Utterance, and I was like, I don't know anybody. That's one of my favorite albums. I don't know anybody else that listens to that album. So I saw Murmur send the link, and I was like, that's crazy. Like, thank you. Somebody else recognizes how fucking amazing that band is. It's been a great track. You know what, guys? At the end of the night, I'll submit my own song, and I'm gonna sit everybody down and make you guys listen to my new song. I dropped it 3 days ago. It's the greatest song that I've ever made, and I'm not letting you guys go by without listening to it. End of the stream, we're going to listen to it. Anyways. Oh, my fault. Let's get this out of here. Just listening to the Persona 3 soundtrack because I miss it. Hot! Let's do it. We have to hear it. Oh, I'll play it. Let's do it.
Welcome to the Cascade. Bitch, get the fucking line. Everybody wants me. Everybody needs me. But what they don't understand is that nothing can beat me, bitch.
Heard
up, put it down, but it raining up. This Wizzy got a rain ticket from the cup. And I'm all trying to look and play around, but I always just get K'd around. Put my heat wave and my tentacles, and my ass like nigga get physical. Every night on a Sunday it's a ritual. The ways to seduce them is subliminal. Like, let me connect, give you some. We just wanna have some fun. Drink the wine and smash the rum. No thoughts, we just acting dumb. The house is full of milk and cum. No cigarettes on in my lung. In the chair, let's get high strong. Like nigga, we gon' run it up. You're so fucking ugly, it's crazy. Every time I talk, you cry like a baby. And I'm crazy, well, maybe. But am I wrong? No lazy baby. You're so fucking ugly, it's crazy. Every time I talk, you cry like a baby. And I'm crazy, well, maybe. But am I wrong? No lazy baby. I've been stuck on a transit. I see this fine ass nigga ski mask, he a bandit. And I want some
So 2000s? Yeah, 100% it is. Are you kidding me? There's a lot of 2000s R&B and pop that I listen to that sounds like those melodies, the way they're structured, 100%. 100%. This is satire, please. No, you're not satirizing your way. You're not satirizing your way out of this one. This sounds like 2000s pop and R&B.
If you want, maybe if you need, I'll give you what you need. Maybe if you want, maybe if you need, maybe because I love you, babe. I need some time in your life. What you want and give me what I need. It's hyper tough. Yeah.
Nice little club beat.
You're so fucking ugly, it's crazy. Every time I talk, you cry like a baby. Am I crazy? Well, maybe. But am I wrong? No lazy baby. You're so fucking ugly, it's crazy. Every time I talk, you cry like a baby. Am I crazy? Well, maybe. But am I wrong? No lazy baby.
That's such a that's such a sassy hook. That I'm doing the mamba. That is a sassy. No, you listen. Those melodies, right? Hold on, where is right here?
Gonna look and play around, but I always just get K'd around. Put my heat wave and my tentacles, and my ass like nigga get physical. Every night on a Sunday.
I mean, dude, just the phrase "get physical," that is 2005, 100%. It's very nostalgic. It's very nostalgic. What do you mean a satire? What are you satirizing? This was serving cunt. Yeah, sure. Why not? What's being satirized here? Because I do like the melodies a lot. I know that I keep comparing them to that era of music, but like I do like the melodies. I like the harmonies, and I like the super dry club beat as well. I think the super dry kind of snappy club beat is actually a really nice choice for this. It's a nice sound, especially when your vocals on this are so damp. It's a nice contrast to just those super snappy, clear-cut hi-hats that kind of just like, pitter-patter across the beat. You know how the hi-hats pitter-patter? That's a thing people say to describe music, right? But, yeah. It's fun. It's a fun track. Pitter. Yeah, they pitter and they patter. You know how one does. You don't pitter-patter for every now and then. You know what I mean? You don't pitter-patter. You don't put on some socks and pitter-patter through the house quietly, quiet as a mouse. All right, I got King. I got Let Me Go from King. Who is here that has not been played? Because I know that I asked that, but I'm gonna do one more sort of roundup call here because we're approaching 2 hours. We've gotten a lot of nice songs out of the way. Who up pittering they patter? What I'm saying. But if King is the last one, then we'll play King. I'll play my song, and then we can just call it a night. And you guys can all say, Mel, wow, you're so cool and awesome and cool and awesome. And we'll continue on with our evening. Call me a PlayStation because I be getting played all day. Oh, that's sad. That's a sad. You're a PlayStation. Actually, I'll call you a PlayStation 2 because you're the best-selling video game console of all time. Turn a negative into a positive. Pitbull taught me how to do that. Yeah, right. Picture that with a Kodak. Anyways, if nobody says anything about not getting played by the end of this King song, that's it. Let's do it. Streams are getting shorter. Is that a sign of my decline? The fall of melmige? Count on Mel to make my day. That's what I'm good at. It's what I'm. It's you know. It's not. It's what I'm here to do. I excel in that. I'm here to lift up your spirits. I'm here for you. Mel excel. Mel does excel. X Mel. Yeah. Yeah. We're doing things here. We're making words.
Let me know. I wanna show you a love that never ends. And I don't want you to go with him. And it's all just to say some. And it's all just to break up.
That's a good word for it.
And the things I can't take no more. No more. Sometimes I'm fine, but I'm dying inside. Yeah, inside. Yeah, I'm trying to say.
Gotta love my you might like. You've got R&B artist Daily Kakone Shiomi and the U.S. Secret Service.
Let me know, just let me know.
Okay, cool.
Let me go.
No, I won't follow the U.S. Secret Service. They follow me.
All these problems, I'ma solve it. You just say solid, just say something. You just say nothing. Promise, I'm only trying. I know it's just undecided. I've been fighting. You just say something. And you just wanna tell me what you waiting on. And you got all these lies that you making up. And I know
For topping this cool, I'd have to agree.
up.
Yeah, it's pretty good. King's pretty good at that. Not too much, it's nice and soft. Yeah, it's like a kind of like a subtle thing, and I also like kind of the placement of it. I like how sometimes I gotta go get a good night, chat, I love you. Hey, I love you too, Sultan. Have a great night. I like kind of how they act as a bit of a transition thing rather than an end of line flourish. It kind of feels scattered in their positioning, which is nice. It's pretty good sound. Yeah, and I mean I like this as always. I think King's got a good thing going here in terms of the minimal pitch. That's what I think King really has that aesthetic down where it's like the production is not super complicated. It's pretty stripped back, and honestly, it's pretty dry for the most part. And then King just kind of uses that as a bit of a vocal playground, you know, crooning and letting out these notes and feeling very flowy and freeform. And I think it's a nice sound. I think it's a sound that's easy to kind of just get lost in. It's a very meditative sound. You know what I mean? And I think it's a really cool aesthetic that King hits pretty hard. It's pretty sick. And with that, nobody said anything, so I'm just gonna say that's it. Vocal playground, I love that. Thanks, Mel. Thank you for submitting. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's it. Because I don't know who else is here. So I mean, here's the thing. I was gonna play my new song. It's very long. It's a very, very, very long song. So I'm hesitant. But I am very proud of it. I think it's the most proud I've ever been about anything that I've made, actually. I would say. I think this is the most proud I've ever been about something that I have done creatively. So I'm gonna play it. My cats are fighting in the hallway. I listened to this song the other day, my own song, and I got chills. I almost cried listening to my own song. I heard the final line of the song and was like, I'm gonna sob. Don't cry on stream. I'm not gonna cry. I said almost. I've only cried on stream once. And I didn't even really cry. I teared up. Difference.
I had
this dream that I'm a big-time jazz piano player. Pack club every night and cocky talent justifies the behavior. My fingers were gracefully over ivory keys, made to play arrangements made specifically for me. And every note's retaliation that the critics bent on living what I've got, but couldn't get it. Flicking ash from cigarettes to marble trays at every minute. I'm sensational and vivid yet noir when I toss innocence. Play scales of lost remembrance. Nothing exists outside this bar. My world consists of gin and sins. Hint of sepia to bleed into the black and white existence that I live. Monotone and simple as a sunset never happens. A perpetual late evening on the town that never ends. They ask, why don't you leave this town? The big city calls your name as my fingers improvise a minor key as if to say I've tried and couldn't do it. I thrive in the moodiness of ruin and these smoky late night clubs where these strangers share emotions and I wake up.
You've gone too far, PJ. Probably the cleanest mix I heard from you. Thank you. I mixed it, and then Zoltar did the master and finishing touches on the mix as well. I also think that it's a very good mix. So thank you for pointing that out.
Color rushes to my vision. Spinning images of notes rise up in smoke and evanesces. Rub my eyes and recognize the home in which I live and the body my brain is in. What a beautiful thing it is to feel. What a strange occurrence to be real. Place my feet upon the floor to flourish. Thoughts to toss the torsion and the rot my mind endures. Cause it's the sort of broken train of thought my trauma would endorse. Lost the plot, no I enforce. Unspoken sets of rules deciding what my body wants. That's tough, you can't always get what you want.
My cats were fighting, I had to separate them.
How peaceful nothing seems to be. I can't control that jealousy. I live in static and react how I think people would if me. That's pre-rehearsal, that's weak. Calming the static and you know that's unheard of. The talk and the habits and the shame and the burden. Screaming at night and the silence that follows. And hiding behind headaches, chest pain, it's all so hollow.
I drew a lot growing up. Like I just image like colors. And then when I was in 8th grade, I started learning piano sometimes.
You already have.
7, playing my grandmother's piano, discordance. I'm 12, playing piano in the school band room. I'm 17, playing my own piano, self-taught. I'm 18, I move out. I leave my piano at home. I'm 22, I visit home and play the songs I learned when I was 17. I've learned nothing new since then. I don't know if I know how anymore. Only what I
talking
can.
to in the
But even
ad-libs?
those songs are fading from memory. D minor 7 to F is an A. Notes blend in a murky haze as my fingers awkwardly sprawl along unfamiliar keys I once called home. I don't know them anymore, and they don't know me. I'm 7, playing my grandmother's piano, discordance.
I feel like that's just a phrase that I've said a lot, you know, to therapists, to teachers, to just adults in my life. Oh my god. That was really fucking loud. Thank you so much, PJ. Thank you. That's really generous. That scared the shit out of me because the song is not very loud on my headphones the way it's compressed, so I have it turned up. That made my stomach hurt, but thank you so much. It means a lot. So just nondescript answer to, what kind of art do you do?
I wandered back through time and the time that I've
I would always
lost.
say,
So regression tends to happen when you're weighing the cost of trauma. Not an option to purvey a quick fix. So either take this help or leave it. Ship is sinking by the minute. So I crawled through adolescence, walked onto a college campus, ran away from chance, solidified my future by declining any hands to reach the touch, the palm of mine. Warm embrace of some assistance given not by selfish needs, but by a genuine insistence that I'm not alone in this. It's something understood by others. Common sense would scream at me, claw at my ears, reverberate my skull. All too often was preoccupied by projection of my fault. Should have carried, chose to bury, would take it all back if I could. Aimlessly I wandered streets as passive as a specter could. As raging conflict left my life, nothing good replaced it. I'm a survivor, I'm a victim that can't understand he made it.
Pianist, as in like the way it's pronounced. I freestyle in the car every day. It's how I write a lot of my songs. Get them started.
I
feel guilt that I outlived myself. How could I know the series of events would shift enough to bend how I carried myself? That's not something you come back from. That's not something you relax through. That's not something you attach on. That's something that latches onto you. I screamed and yelled, this isn't fair. Tell me when I fucking asked for this. Empty room, a podium to speak to no one listening. Pretend that they could hear me, act like I'm above it. Years I thought that self-awareness was enough to struggle past it. Tears I fought when tells and answers showed me that it's worse than ignorance. If I know the problem and still won't ever solve it, what could ever stop it?
I really gotta stream more than one day a week. I love streaming so much.
In abundance. Shut up, fuck you, listen, tell me what to do, don't wanna hear it. Can't you tell I'm uncomfortable? But be there if I need you, not right now, but maybe later. You're offended, I'm offended, please don't cry, I can do better.
I got a track. Fuck it. Where can I find it? DMs to the post.
And since you seem to think it's not, the surface tension blisters. Think it's control. It's not control, but it is. You just don't know it hurts. Assuming it got worse. I mean it did, but how is that something you've earned? Brute force and explanation shifts course in my direction. Once a month, like it's a quota had its limit. Simply empathetic, said that's it, but I don't think you get it. How could anything you've done so far possibly lead to this? Because you don't get it.
I read that and I was like, yeah, cool. And then I thought about it. And I was like,
empty as empty gets. I left myself behind. We could survive against it did. And now I grieve someone I was that I can never get again.
I DM'd. Sorry, my DM's getting real fucked up.
Tendencies, whatever helps me sleep, I switch opinion, just depending on the frequency, cause I'm spineless, folding quick. I got no pride left to give, cause I'd give anything to tell that kid to play the piano again.
But I got you. What's the name of the song? What is this reference sample? What do you call it? Okay, so my grandmother's house would get a television channel called Boomerang, where they would air stuff like the Flintstones, like the Jetsons, old cartoons like that, and
if you're still listening,
they would have like bumpers.
I know it's been a while since we talked, at least.
And that was the theme song for a show, and they would play that as a bumper.
I don't mean that to offend. It's just considering experience. I needed time to mend, and I'm sure you understand because you said you would.
It's a TV show,
so I'm sure you do. I really considered stopping a few times, popping the top off some wine type shit and rocking it till I can't talk type shit and pretending to settle down 2 kids in a timeshare type shit, releasing a grip on this mortal coil some sort of forward from increasing into sort of purpose further than the little that I managed to retire 3 years after projected age because I hate working for the 401k type shit. And they're like Captain Sky type shit, graduating from life type shit, you know? And I know that's not fair, but like, what is?
Very kind. Thank you. And a nice satisfying number too.
There's no way that it was ever really that bad. I think that's something that you'd say. And I know that for a while all I really did was hide behind some words I had to look a couple meanings for online. And every time I came to visit, play the out-of-tune piano in my head. I know you recognize the song from 7 years ago. I play it just the same I did when entering the 10th grade. Muscle memory's all it is. And I think that something stopped when I pushed myself away, all on my own, surrounded by 4 walls, insisted they were mine to pay. That's just hubris, okay? But ashamed to see the day whatever happens is okay, cause now we work through it. The hurt, the shit we sorta curbed a couple years, all doubled and revert to this pointed finger shouting, spitting in my head, but never in it. 17, so apathetic in my head, but really anxious. Cause I cared, I really cared. Never once I really said it. No, I'm older, less a cynic, more forgiving, and he's dead. Felt the procession march along, and it shook the earth just for a minute. Watched it happen, but it didn't seem imperative to bury him, and now I can't revisit. I think part of me regrets it. Packing up, said I'm relaxed, and I believed it back to back. I ask these questions every time. Hit the wall, is this my prime? At 23, I see the signs. Am I really in decline? For once I saw security and safety, something to call mine. Still at night I found uncertainty in my ability to cry. Is it defect or rejection of emotion? Either sleep or steep in regret of confession. Any notion I had fault in some due process of regression of the hope that they held on to selfishly. I kept it going and it's over now, but mentally I'm still right in the middle of it. Every time you call my stomach aches, I tend to redirect it, leave a message.
Wuka, that means the world to me, man. Thank you. I put just so much into this song, like more work than I've ever put into a song before, and surprisingly it wasn't like it wasn't hard, you know what I mean? It wasn't hard to do, it was just a lot.
I have the stream, I'm a big time jazz piano player. Pack club every night and cocky talent justifies the behavior. My fingers roll gracefully over rivalry keys made to play arrangements made specifically for me. And every note's retaliation to myself, my parents, friends, and anyone I ever loved. To my nicotine addiction, my prescriptions I blew off. To the classes that I skipped and any porn I've ever watched. To every time I turned the lights off and I begged for it to stop. To every stomach ache I've ever gotten, the blood that I've had drawn. To look for a solution, weigh the problem and the cost. To every I'm just tired, yeah I'm fine, it happens, hanging in there. Yeah that's fair, I get it, I got time. To every time I wondered what it was I'm allowed to stop. I'm sorry, no it's selfish, no I'm grateful for what I've got. To every song I ever learned before my parents' marriage rot, and especially the ones that I learned after, and it's not the fault of any person in particular. It took a couple years to learn how guilt isn't just insular, it's viral, a bit insecure, and vain to shoulder all the hurt. Grief forgotten versions of myself, like I'm the only one that heard the songs when they were playing.
I also feel like it doesn't feel that long.
Part of someone else,
but then again, I made it. I'm
that
biased.
Part of me's alive inside the mind of the audience that heard me at the first note and will hear me at the last. So I hope that Ian found a bit of peace within those keys before he passed.
I actually have a link to a Genius page with all of the lyrics on it, because you're right, there is a lot to unpack. It's too short. Well, Mookie Zora, it is too many lyrics. Yeah, no, I hit the character limit. It is a part of an album that is 3 tracks, 35 minutes long. So if that's not long enough, then maybe one of these other songs.
I'm 7 playing my grandmother's piano, Discordance.
And that's it. That's the song. That's the most important piece of music that I've ever made. Should be an hour longer. There's a song on The Beggar by Swans called The Beggar Lover 3 that is 43 minutes long. It's probably the longest song that I've listened to all the way through. Clapping. Thank you. I really appreciate it, guys. I'm really proud of this. You know what I mean? Like, all jokes aside, it's just, I don't know. It's something that I've been working on for a long time and was very like almost like desperate to get out. Like, I was desperate to have this released in some capacity, because I'm not disillusioned, right? I understand that 12.5 minutes for one song isn't exactly accessible. It's not palatable for a lot of more casual listeners, but that's okay, because that was the vision that I had, and it came together in this way. And I feel like sometimes I'm not super great at maybe articulating how I feel properly in a way that I'm satisfied with. You say something and you're like, oh, that's not how I wanted to say it. And I feel like with this allows me to essentially talk about how I feel in a way that I'm capable of doing, essentially. I love that The Pianist album is like the hip-hop equivalent to those Godspeed You Black Emperor albums that are like 4 tracks and an hour and a half long. See, I love albums like that. I mean, To Be Kind is one of my favorite albums ever. That album's 2 hours long, and it's amazing. I love it. So I like music like that. I like where it's just one consolidated idea stretched to its, maximalized to the most you can, pushing the boundaries and just kind of letting that kind of just sit and being able to sit with that for an extended period of time. And so I like that. I like those experiences, because to me this is an experience in a song, and it's a very extended and lengthy experience. But I honestly I don't feel like it feels too long. I think that this is actually a very appropriate length, and I'm very proud of it. It's the most proud I've ever been of anything that I've made. Thank you all for listening to it with me, taking the time to do that. We'll listen to this. We'll listen to this track from VV, then we'll wrap up the stream. Thanks for being here, guys.
First and foremost, fuck everybody.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
So I can put in a fetish, so pain you feel, the pain is so minimal. She said she love me, but love on the low. Can't put the them no good in the mouth, but like an animal. Holy Ghost, hold 30 rounds, you
showing that
with yourself on, with the 2 horns, just see how it goes. Cat, she give me brains, if I ain't get enough of that, put it on dang. I had a back on snap, I still in love, I hope she return it back. Beef, what beef? Tell me I'm shot it in the shade. They need better fucking name. We fuck what? Fuck the world. Hey, go 110 on Mondays, 410 on the highways. Drive on the sidewalk, GTA. Hit me, hey, fuck. I don't want a bitch that's dangerous. Set up my own game shots on them. Hold my grandma with melatonin. Wear the bitch like a ocean. I brought my gun, nigga, ocean. She can check me, but I know you feel me. We fuck on Dyson, why not live it up? Fuck, we gon' blow that song, why not live it up? Fuck, dog. Hey, dog. Got no bitch that's eating stuff. Rip his heart, rip it. Rip his heart, rip it. Rip his heart, rip it. I'm the bad for saying, kill it and slit his throat to start squirting. Blood spill like bitch. For like a virgin. If his body starts twerking, grab it and cut him again. He said he couldn't die. Who he think he is, say? Motherfucker, what? He's not from us, so why he walk with us? Exodus. Call me a nigga.
I love that beat was just one extended rattled 808. I mean, that was just it was just abrasive and harsh. Your energy was, I mean, just as high as it could possibly be. Aggressive, had a nice bite to it. Great track, dude. I liked it a lot. I had a lot of fun. Dude, I want to stream more. I need to be, I know we talked about it last week briefly, with like games and stuff, but I don't know. I like that sort of dynamic of like, you know, I am creating content, but simultaneously, sort of in tandem with that idea, I'm also actively engaging with, you know, the audience of that content. So it's like, in a way that, to some extent, in some situations, that is the content. The content is that engagement. It's kind of like a loop or whatever, and it's a lot of fun. I don't know. I need to stream more. I'm super stoked for this album though. I don't know. I haven't had an easy time just making singles. You know, the last thing I released was this song with Zoltar and I Love You So Much, and before that was just the EP, and I have the album coming up, and I'm really tempted to just play the egg. But you think you got the time? See, here's the thing: it's kind of right, because like, I'm in a position right now in my life where I need to be working a lot, and until I find maybe something a little more reliable or stable. So it's kind of hard to sort of find that balance of like, okay, I'm working, I'm doing things, I am keeping myself afloat financially, and then I'm also making content, you know, pre-written, pre-recorded, edited, all that fun stuff, and then also sort of supplementary ideas to the content being streaming, being kind of more, you know, whatever, engaging things, maybe community oriented things. And so it's something that I want to do, but it's not something that I would feel comfortable with making a schedule beyond the one that exists right now. Because the one that exists right now is I stream every Monday, and at least once a week I'm going to post the weekly songs video, and then other videos that are maybe a little more time, you know, they take more time to make. Those will kind of be scattered, and everything else is sort of like supplementary, consistent, whatever. So I'm not sure. I mean, I'd like to, but I just don't know. I don't know if I have the time to. It would kind of have to be a sort of like a constantly playing it by ear on a week by week basis, kind of seeing where I sit for that week. Maybe it's tough. It's hard, but we'll get there. We'll get to that's kind of the gimmick of the donation goal, because I have the donation goal just as a real job, and obviously it's a bit of a gimmick. I don't expect I don't expect to hit it, you know what I mean? But you know, later down the line, if I do hit the kind of gimmicky goal, maybe that'll be some sort of evidence that what I'm doing is maybe has the capacity to branch over into territory, something that will provide beyond, like something that, you know, will be successful monetarily. Melmige plushies, I don't really have something to make a plushie out of, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people that make plushies have mascots or like logos or little characters. I don't really have that. I don't think do we really want a plushie of a 23-year-old white man with long hair and glasses? Yeah, we would have to do the cat of your headphones. Archie, whatever, stream trial basis to start and see how it is. Yeah. I mean, I would like to do that. And we can, you know, we talked last week about doing video game streams, which would be a lot of fun. I just like engaging. But yeah, I feel like at some point it's like, because obviously the goal with content creation beyond being creatively fulfilling and cathartic in some emotional way is to support yourself with it. Say, oh, I am doing what I love, and it is financially viable, I guess. And obviously that's not the number one goal. The number one goal is to make content about the thing that I am most passionate about in the world, being music, and having fun doing that, and finding some sort of fulfilling cycle through that creation and release, because putting that content out is part of that sort of catharsis. And so I don't know, it's been a cool about year. I started this last February, so it's been like a year and a couple extra months of doing this with serious intentions. And so far it's been incredibly fulfilling. It's been a lot of fun to do. And so I'm scared of stagnation. I don't want to plateau in quality, plateau in what I have to offer. And so I'm trying to think of new ways to sort of elevate it in a way. Say, hey, this is what I'm doing now and it's cool, but I would like to take it a step farther just to see how I can improve in what I do. And I don't exactly always know how that'll happen, but I'm sure I'll figure out at some point. Mel will have to pick a shirt for his signature plush. What shirt do I wear the most? I wear my Outcast shirt a lot, but I think that would probably infringe upon some sort of copyright. I have a merch store. We'll make a little tiny version of my no shirt is also a thing. I was thinking a sewer shirt. But yeah, I have a merch site, so we'll go to the merch site. We'll make a little version of one of the shirts that I've made. That way, nobody can file a copyright suit against me saying that I was infringing upon. Is my merch? Dude, I don't know if my merch store is even up. Hold on. It should be, because I used it recently, I feel like, for something. But you wear sewer merch all. I do wear that sewer shirt. Oh yeah, it's still up. I mean, I don't know why it wouldn't be, I guess. These are all really old, though. I need to overhaul this. BBL. See, this is what I'm talking about. I want to stream where instead of listening to music, and that's taking most of my attention, because I feel bad when I engage with the chat and I interrupt the song. You know what I mean? Because obviously, the person that's having their song played doesn't want their song to be the one that's interrupted. That would fucking suck, right? So a stream that wasn't music submissions would kind of let me more freely engage with an audience. Next stream will have a feature, right? I would do a stream where you make music. You guys don't want to watch my process. It would literally just be me sitting there on my phone typing in lyrics for an hour and then recording it in FL. Yeah, I've been looking into getting people, because the thing about having somebody co-host a stream with me is I can't really do it with somebody I'm only slightly familiar with, right? Like if I do a stream with somebody that I'm only slightly familiar with, I don't know what the chemistry there will be. And so beyond talking about songs, it's like the rapport there might not be the best. Like I've had Swain on twice, because that's like, Swain's my guy. That's one of my best friends. And so it's easy for me to talk to Swain. Rose has been on, but music competition streams are cool if you've ever watched it. Yeah, I mean, I would like to do something more, because there's sort of two facets to the music I make, right? Do a stream where Swain makes music. Now that we could probably do. I'll text Swain. I'll say, hey, you and Eric hop in a Discord call, and I'll just kind of sit there silently while you guys make a song. But yeah, so because all the stuff I make is very like it's like I make video essays. I talk about my opinions on things. It's very word oriented, right? And so, oh hey, half-hearted, how you doing? And so, I want to make content that is very actively engaging with the audience. That way, it's not just me saying about, because the weekly songs and the video essays. Like I want a response to that. Like I want people to engage. I make the weekly songs list because I want to know kind of like, hey, this is how I feel about these things, about these songs. How do you feel about them? But it's not. Those videos aren't exactly a direct ask for engagement. And so I think doing something like Song Wars, doing stuff like streams, that is a much more clear-cut sort of dynamic of this is where I want to engage with you as directly as I can. You know what I mean? As directly as I can when I'm face in your words. And like I said, that's just kind of something that you kind of slowly become acclimated to in terms of making content, something that you become more comfortable with in terms of coming up with ideas, following through on ideas, taking concepts and turning them into, finished consumable things. So yeah, I think something like Song Wars, have people kind of collaborative efforts and kind of bring them together would be a lot of fun. But kind of circling back around to something being like having other obligations and responsibilities, being that it's hard for me to organize and follow through on those things when I have all this other shit that I got to do, right? Because if I had it my way, I would make YouTube content as a full-time job. I would make music when I wasn't doing that, and that would be fun. You know what I mean? If this paid the bills, then it's all I could do. But I'm not exactly in a position where I can dedicate all that time to it, so it's hard for me to commit to sort of big project ideas that have multiple moving parts being other people's involvement when I just, I can't guarantee that I can follow through on it. I don't want to say we're doing this and then not do it, because I've done that before. I've done it before. I said this is what we're doing and I've not done it. And it makes me feel like shit because I wanted to do something, and unfortunately I just kind of overestimated my capacity to committing to that. So, but like I said, it's just one of those things where you figure it out as you go. Obviously, I'm still like, I think I'm good at this, but I've still got a long way to go in terms of the quality of what I make, the content of what I make. And so, I got to figure some of it out before I actually I had a game show that I it was essentially just glorified Music Jeopardy, but Swain Garden and Young Van were going to be my first contestants, and I'm sure they probably would still be down for it, even though it's been a while since I brought it up. But I had like trivia, and I made a whole like set. I made a whole game show set, and where is it? I don't think I have it. Nah, I don't have it. Shit. It's on my OBS, not my Streamlabs. I'm writing in Melon for president. That's what I like to hear. But if I can find that stuff, I'll show you. I made all of the set pieces in Microsoft Paint. And I thought it was really funny. But I have no idea like where any of that stuff would be, like any of those like files would be. I'm looking through my files right now to see if I can maybe hunt it down. I don't know if I'm sure I just named it something like game show or oh yeah. Oh wait, no, not upload it. Fuck. Maybe if I can switch this. Hold on. Yeah, I'm and my webcam would go right here because those are my legs, and then the contestants' webcams would go above these little podiums here. I think you're like the go-to guy for underground artists to get heard. I think keep that as your base. See, that was always the goal, right? Because I listen to a lot of music that isn't underground, obviously. You know what I mean? I'm not going to just limit myself to one specific, facet of a larger industry. But for the YouTube channel specifically, that's why I do the weekly songs list, because I really care about music, but I also care about musicians. The people actually making the shit that I'm listening to. And so my channel, I really want to use it as a way that I can platform and highlight artists that I think don't typically get the time of day. You go to my YouTube channel, and this is going to sound like I'm being a dick, right? Because I don't want to bemoan the talent or popularity of any artist, but it's like you go to the people that like I've interviewed, and where do you find Oh, I thought I could just open up the playlist. Jesus. But, you know, where do you find interviews with these people? I'm trying to, I want to find people that I think deserve to be heard. And, you know.
And today I'm joined by Carrie Alexander.
Jesus Christ. Autoplay. But yeah, and so I want to platform underground artists because this is a community that I'm very passionate about. This is a community that I care a lot about. And it's also a community that has been very kind and generous to me. And I can recognize that. You know, I can recognize this is a community of people that have been very kind and treated me well. And I want to be able to have a platform where I can give other people the platform to be heard when they otherwise might not be. I've been giving people a platform who are traditionally part of a community full of people without the resources to platform themselves. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because this is not, you know, and when I say underground, I don't mean underground. I'm you know, we're talking about the kind of musical scene and aesthetics that, like, we operate in. You know, you think, you know, yeah, but just underground music in general. You know, you see artists that like you said might not have the resources to platform themselves in a way that they would be heard, and so you know, the weekly songs lists, you know, sure, they're a way for my channel to be consistent, but I mean, you know, I'll talk about artists that have 30 fucking followers on there that it baffles me that they don't have more attention their way. And do I think that my word is gospel and people will listen to everything I have to say? Go listen to this artist and everybody that subscribes to me will? No, I don't think so. But if I have the opportunity to platform music that I think deserves to be platformed, I'm going to do it because it's my channel and I'm going to post what I want to post. I really like that 93 Feet of Smoke interview. He's awesome. I heard a song with him and a guy. 93 is great, and 93 has been around for a long time and is a voice that I think is super unique and persists in the underground. And I think, you know, it was a lot of fun to talk to 93. I was super stoked to be able to talk to somebody on that level, somebody that I'd listened to for a long time. And that's how I feel about all these interviews. You know, I feel really honored to have been able to talk with these artists that I've, you know, whose work I am personally invested in. Like getting to do the interview with Dustin from Alter, etc. made my fucking year. I mean, that's one of my top 3 favorite bands, and I, you know, had the opportunity to talk to him. It was really awesome. And so yeah, this channel, no matter what happens to my channel, I am not going to kind of lose sight of I am here to platform the underground. Sure, I'll talk about, you know, because you don't see me making videos about like the more kind of mainstream art. Hey, what's up? The kind of more mainstream artists that I listen to, because those people get enough coverage as it is. I don't need to make a YouTube video called the story of Kendrick Lamar. Everyone fucking knows who Kendrick Lamar is. That's not what I love Kendrick, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. I thought you were going to come in with the Kirby mask to show everybody.
I mean, I had to take it off.
I know, but I
Oh, I was naked.
Rose got a Kirby face mask, like what is it, like a sheet mask, Kirby, and it looked really good. It was a really funny mask. I do have a picture of it. Yeah, I'll pull up the picture of it if you don't mind. It's really good. I love the eyes. It looks like you have clown makeup on at first glance. It's really I like it a lot. Kirby is a G. I've been rambling for like half an hour. Jesus, we stopped playing music like 20 minutes ago. But thanks for sticking around that long. I appreciate it. More stuff on the way. Go listen to the new song. Maybe I'll drop the rest of the album. I say the rest of the album. The album's got 3 songs. I released a single and a third of the album is already out. So maybe I should let people sit with it for a minute. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting me. More fun YouTube stuff on the way. And that's it. That's the stream. It's over. Go home. What does Ferris Bueller say at the end of Ferris Bueller? He says, it's over. Go home now. Something like that. Anyways, great stream, guys. Thanks for being here. Talk to you later. Bye. Also, join the Discord. Join the Discord if you're not a part of the Discord. Holy shit. It's the most peaceful, calm, elegant server of all time. I mean, we just fucking chill in there. Not much goes on, and I love it. It's a really nice. Hold on, I don't know if any of the mods have a link ready on hand, but I'll drop a fucking. Not when I'm there. You know what, PJ? The server wouldn't be the same without you. For better or for worse, it wouldn't be the same without you. All right, I'm stalling. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye. God, it looks so weird. The headphones like flatten my hair. I look bad.